I want to share this experience with you guys. I really want to go in depth because what people don't understand, people may see you come across a lot of toxic people and think it's you. It's not you. Because, like I said already, good people attract good and bad people. And these, once you understand frequencies and energies and aspects, once you are smart and not shallow, you will understand why it is that some of us do. We are chosen, we're called and chosen, and that's why we have to go through certain things, right? This is, especially with Saturn retrograding, yes, a lot of past experiences coming back up for me really to understand certain things and really to move differently. They're supposed to teach us, not to break us or make us weak, right? And I don't feel weak. I'm happy for the experiences, right? Um, so a lot of these tours they like to congregate on the north coast, but what people don't realize, especially to the eastern end, that's Saint Thomas, Portland, Saint Mary side. Why you think? If you research or on Jamaican culture, or if you know a lot about Jamaican culture, you know that those three parishes, especially St. Thomas and St. Mary, are very, very much drenched in witchcraft and sorcery. And that's why a lot of the tourists you see come here, it's because of the witchcraft and sorcery in them parishes, why they take to them parishes. And that's why I got the premonition that Blue Mountain is going to erupt and melt them parishes. Yeah, man, because too much wickedness there. All of the scamming and the thieving what them people do to build up these so-called mansions, them go and melt like wax. Remember me tell you that. And expect that to happen November to next February, March. Yeah, man, the earth will melt, but in certain areas. Hell, maybe Jamaicans have to go flee Jamaica when Blue Mountain ready for Europe. But it's gonna happen. I'm telling you that. It's gonna happen. Too much wickedness. And it's a good thing me not frighten Friday for people. Because no matter if you want Caucasian, if you want white, Chinese, Indian, black, it no matter. From if you get chopped down lyrically, verbally, I'm going to dissect and chop you down. I have no respect to a person. If I was, I wouldn't be still within I run back at the one where they call King Jazzy. Yeah, me then still I run back at him. I wanna be a musician. We feel like me I go run back at him if make it and he never make it. You understand what I try to say? Me then run back at him. And all if he make it, me not run back at him. Because anything wrong for me is for me. Me don't need to run back at you for anything. Me no clown. If you don't see me worthy for your help, alright, I move it along. But me not run back at you. Like no yes man or yes gal. Them something the foolishness them stuff there. Right? So yeah man. It's toxic. And it made me realize that I always had this mindset about people who are sun in Gemini, year of the tiger, no offense, and moon in Scorpio. I always had this perspective on about them, and this person actually proved me right. Now I believe you got people with them aspects who vibrate high, but I never come across such. But I believe. And some of them people, if I know if they were to vibrate high, they would be some of the most faithful and wonderful and just really energetic and passionate but joyful at the same time to be around. But I've never come across a moon in Scorpio vibrating high or a sun in Gemini. They're always toxic. The ones I've come across, toxic. Year of the tiger, toxic. But that's not because they can't be. It's just because of the lessons I had to learn. So I'm not shunning any frequency in particular. Sheila, none. That would be very small-minded of me. But when I talk about certain aspects and say, okay, It's a Sagittarius rising. It's me, my way of saying that's a low vibrational Sagittarius rising. That's a low vibrational Aries sun, low vibrational year of the rat. Okay, because how dare I say all moon in Scorpios are like that? Yeah, they have a high sex drive. They tend to a lot of times be horny, but they can be faithful people. They don't necessarily gotta cheat. That's them vibrating low. Yes, they're very, 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 very um, intensely emotional. And when they vibrate low, they're very manipulative, very jealous, and very cruel, and will murder people. Those are the people who commit crimes of passion. Now yeah. And then you wonder why some of these people are lonely. Some of us is us finding our way. We'll eventually get to the ones who are worthy, of our love and affection. But some of these people, they'll never. They'll always be lonely because they're looking for people to tie down and to worship them and to be faithful to them while they fool around. And there's nobody, not even an idiot, is going to allow you to do that. They'll allow you for a while, but then, it's like goodbye. Especially once they come across somebody who will treat them better. Now, he is the type of person, yeah, who will kidnap somebody and lock them in his basement, lock them in his house. And I get this funny feeling because I keep coming across cruel people, and that's because there are people who are around them who I'm supposed to help. He's the kind of person who locks somebody away in his house because he doesn't want them to leave him. He's like a sociopath, a psychopath. He's crazy. Yeah. And Spirit has revealed that to me. So that's like another danger that I escaped. Yeah. I met him on Badoo. Yeah. And I said I'm going to post his picture to my Instagram. Okay, by the time you listen to this, it's already posted. Yeah. And I keep posting these people's pictures, and it's because, okay, as a matter of fact, that's a picture that was verified by Badoo, unless that, they're up to some sketchiness, okay, which they have to get interrogated and stuff, like the executives of that platform, okay. But I post people's picture because some of these people, they don't even tell you their right names. He says his name is Mike. He says his name is Tarzan. He says his kid's name is Tyler. Some of these people, they don't even tell you their right names. But the picture doesn't lie. Right? So, yeah, that's why I do it. It's not to be petty. And I feel like more people are going to be doing things like these. Putting people, exposing people, putting people on blast. And if you have to, then you do that and save many lives. Many lives. Okay? That's my responsibility. A part of my life purpose is being an activist, not just an astrologer, but an advocate, an activist. Okay? The voice of the voiceless. Okay? That's a part of my life purpose. And so I try to always vibrate high. I try to always not allow myself to fall into certain frequencies or energies like jealousy and stuff like that. Of course, there are like energies around me, trying to influence me too. But that's a part of the test. And I say, no, I'm not going to do that, because I've been in too many situations where that was done to me for me to actually become like my enemies. That's like so pathetic. I mean, then where's justice for me if I become like my enemies and stoop to their level? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. There's certain things I could say about a lot of people, but I don't want to say it because I don't feel like it's going to be coming from a good place or the right energy, And so I try not to. Okay, even that whole Beyonce video that I said I wanted to do about Jay-Z, I don't like putting people's, business out there. I mean, what is that going to benefit me? Of course, it's going to give me some views, a lot of views, because that's what a lot of you want to hear, people's business and stuff like that. But still, how is that going to, make me spiritually better? That's like me becoming more like my enemies and stuff like that. Like, I could maybe talk about certain attributes that she's got that people don't know, people aren't aware of, and stuff like that. But I have to be really careful with how I dispense certain information, because I don't want it to come across a certain way. Even the way in which I did the Rihanna one, I had to be really careful of how I say certain things, even certain things that I saw. I had to be really careful of how I said them, because the truth is, I don't want it to come off a certain way, because I don't want to be that toxic, jealous person, that, I've seen in so many people who've tried to stop me. That is like justifying what people have done to me. And there's no way I'm going to justify that. I feel like I still am going to do the stargazing, but it's going to be on a different level, from a different perspective. Because I have many ideas. I keep coming across so many different ideas of different readings to do. And you will see in time to come. Namaste. Share your story and help people. Yeah, talk about the things that are going to help people. And, look out for people. Be each other's keepers. Namaste.